Net LA is brought to you by Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. is the only place you get the Western Bacon Cheeseburger. But have you tangoed with the spicy Western Bacon Cheeseburger? And by Lexus. Experience amazing. The wild card standings in the National League. The Giants with a strong August and start to September. Now just a half game back of the New York Mets, who have dropped 8 straight games. And Cincinnati lurking as well, a game and a half back of New York. If the postseason were to start today, which of course it does not, the bracket would look like this. The Dodgers would face the Mets in a best-of-3 wild card series. The winner of that would take on the Phillies, the number 2 seed. The Brewers be waiting for the winner between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. With Shohei Ohtani getting ready to lead off today's game. Show you what he's done this year in this ballpark. A splash hit on July 11th off Logan Webb. And then last night off Logan Webb, the longest home run at Oracle Park this year, 454 feet.
Longest for Ohtani, longest for the Dodgers, and the longest in this park. And I wouldn't put it past him to hit one in the water today. The ball's going to carry a little bit better. There's a slight breeze to right field. We shall see.
And this is the Dodgers starting lineup presented by your Southern California helpful Honda dealers. A little different because a lefty Robbie Ray is on the mound. Ohtani bets Teoscar Hernandez, who's starting to warm up. Freddie Freeman will clean up at first base. Tommy Edman bats 5th in center field. Then it's Alex Collin left. Miguel Rojas at 2nd. Kike Hernandez at 3rd. And Ben Rortvedt once again doing the catching. For Robbie Ray, his 31st start of the season. The Giants are 22-8 when Robbie Ray takes the hill.
An excellent season he has put together. He has faced the Dodgers.
Ray's first pitch of the game. Ohtani swings through it. Strike 1. The Dodgers face Ray here July 13th. 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, ultimately a no decision. Is 0-1, just misses the outside corner.
This is what he threw against the Dodgers. He's got a new little toy down there at the bottom, the changeup, but didn't really throw it quite as much against the Dodgers. The slider and the knuckle curve were what they saw the most.
Ray deals and just misses again. Real tight zone to start on the outside corner for the left-hander.
So far, Robbie Ray has been nails against lefties this year, under 200 average. He's only going to see Freeman, Ohtani, and Rortvedt.
Big swing, big miss, 2-2. Ohtani steps out. Granted time. He's 3 for 7 in the series. All 3 hits came last night. He has walked 4 times as well. Been on base each of the last 18 games now. Ray comes home and misses high with 96, filling the count on Shohei.
Robbie Ray out there grunting already like a tennis player.
Now the payoff. Strike 3, swinging. Busted him in with a fastball at 96.
Well, he used both sides of the plate, slowed him down with a breaking ball, and then dotted the fastball.
Like Ohtani, Mookie Betts has an on-base streak of 18 games. 2 more hits last night. Batting average a tick below 260. A high strike 1 call. His last 7 games, Oral. He's got multiple hits in 5 of them.
Yeah, as the Dodger offense has gotten healthy, and I mean by scoring runs, Mookie's been right in the center of it.
95 popped in the air, drifting foul on the first base side, 2 strikes.
Foundational piece all year has been Ohtani. Freddie has definitely been consistent with Will Smith throughout the year, as they were in the batting title race for a while and still are slightly. But guy that needed to come around to really solidify the offense was right here in the batter's box.
Ray's 2-strike pitch. Rolled to Chapman. 2 gone. With Teoscar Hernandez coming to the plate, it's time for the Range Rover Sport Engineered to Win. Teoscar Hernandez said after last night's game, "I finally feel like myself." 3 hits, including a pair of doubles. He drove in 3. 7 hits in his last 4 games.
Well, if Mookie Betts is the foundational piece that needs to put the big 3 together, and he came back, the thing that lengthens the lineup and makes it an outstanding juggernaut is Max Muncy and Teoscar Hernandez.
Hit sharply to second, but handled on the hop by Schmidt. Well played at second, and that's a 1-2-3 first inning for Robbie Ray. Melvin starting lineup for the rubber game for the Giants against the Dodgers. Ramos, Devers, and Adames the first 3. Matt Chapman cleaning up. Then Jung-Hoo Lee draws back in. The final 4, Flores at first, Bailey behind the plate, Schmidt at second, and the rookie Drew Gilbert to round things out. Tyler Glasnow coming off a dazzling performance Monday night against the Rockies.
Maybe the best start of his career, definitely the best start as a Dodger, and he was landing the curveball. I don't care who the opponent is. If he's throwing his curveball for a strike, where you have to respect it, he is going to be a tough night for the opposition. The only way he makes it an easy night for the opposition is when he goes 1-0 and starts walking a few people. But you are not going to string hits together against this guy.
That win was his first in 13 outings and his second of the year. Back-to-back starts of at least 7 innings for Glasnow. His first pitch today, up and away, ball 1 to Ramos.
The one thing that Glasnow wants to turn around is his performance on the road. He's been much better at home in Dodger Stadium.
First 2 pitches high. To that point, Oral, 10 games at home, an ERA of 2.38. 5 games on the road, an ERA of 5.68. Gets a call to get on the board, 2-1. Through 105 pitches to complete those 7 no-hit innings. He told Foul Territory that there really wasn't much of a conversation. He understood the decision to not leave him in there. And he was coming off the start where he was scratched with the back tightness and the pitch count in general. 3-1 on Ramos. And a leadoff walk. 7 no-hit innings, but he did give up a run because he walked 2. One of those walks worked his way to third, scored on a sacrifice fly. And the walk rate on the road this year has been way too high for Tyler Glasnow. 8.5 is mind-boggling.
The thing he needs to do is recognize his own miss pattern.
For Freddie Freeman for 1. They have the first out. Glasnow covers the bag, and that's 2. 3-6-1 double play. To wipe the bases clear. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Well, you will see when he gets first pitch strikes, he gets people out. Well, this is a first pitch strike, and it gets put in play, and he gets 2 outs with it.
Now Willy Adames. Glasnow gives his former Rays teammate a strike. Speaking of the Rays, the last time the Dodgers won a road series was against Tampa Bay. It seems like forever ago. Starting the month of August.
Yeah, the road warriors have not been winning the war out here, but it's a good time of the year to turn that around.
On a 1-1, Glasnow pulls ball 2 well outside.
If the Dodgers do end up in a 3-game series to start the playoffs, they will be at home, which is a good thing.
Ball 3. For Glasnow, the walks are certainly up, but the average against is down. Coming into today, opponents hitting just 167 against Glasnow. That is the lowest for a Dodger in the live ball era. You see the frustration from Glasnow as he issues his second walk of the first inning.
It's the fastball he's missing with right now. It's a foundational piece, because if he can get the fastball over and get a strike, then if they're forced to hit the breaking stuff, it's almost impossible.
Just 3 strikes in his first 11 pitches. He's equaled his walk total from that last start against Colorado. 2-out runner on for Matt Chapman. Chapman 2 for 4 with the double last night. 2 for 8 in the series. He struck out 3 times. Came into this weekend red hot. Glasnow jumps ahead 0-2.
Giants near the bottom in the National League on hitting a curveball. That is a very good thing for Tyler Glasnow.
Oh-2. Adames goes, and Rortvedt drops the ball on the transfer. So a stolen base for Adames to get into scoring position. Tenth stolen base of the season for Adames. 2 strikes on Chapman.
Had him set up perfectly for the curveball, just didn't execute it right there. It slipped out the top half. Almost got it in there to get the call. Come right back with it. Make an adjustment from the feel of the last pitch.
It's a third 3-ball count and 4 batters faced for Tyler Glasnow. Full.
He has been arms or glove side high an awful lot with the fastball and that last pitch, a slider.
Strike 3 called. Off the plate away. Glasnow will take it to get out of the first inning and strand Adames.
Fans in attendance, that'll be tomorrow at Dodger Stadium. We'll score a special Freddie Freeman Championship ring presented by Budweiser. Go to Dodgers.com/promotions for more info.
The Dodgers will send Freddie Freeman, Tommy Edman, and Alex Call to the plate. In the top of the second, scoreless finale just underway. The Dodgers went down in order in the first inning, but last night 24 total base runners in the victory. 17 hits, 6 walks, a hit batter. All 9 starters reached, and 7 different Dodgers drove in a run. Freddie Freeman with another hit to get on starting the second. He's now 5 for 12 in this weekend set.
17 hits for the Dodgers yesterday, 13 runs. Freddie gets us started here. First batter in the second inning to get their first hit. 2-hopper, hit that hard, you're going to find a lot of holes.
And Arlo, that was a big part of the equation for the Dodgers yesterday, getting the leadoff guy on.
End up scoring in 5 different innings, responding to a 4-1 deficit.
Strike 1, splitting the plate at the top of the zone to Edman. Edman sat last night, played in the opener, went 0 for 4. This year against San Francisco, Tommy Edman is just 1 for 23. The one hit is a home run, though. And batting from his strong side, the right side, facing the southpaw Ray.
Robbie Ray with an excellent season this year, an all-star. And in some ways, throwing the ball almost better than he has his whole career. The changeup has really helped him.
On a 1-1, Edman swings through, strike 2. It has been an interesting career for Robbie Ray. Won a Cy Young in 2021. This is his 12th season. His ERA has been above 4 in half of those 12 seasons, but it's also been below 3 in 3 seasons.
It's all about command. Some of the effective seasons he's effectively wild, but the really good seasons it's about being able to put the ball where he wants. I mean, he is a scout's dream. Left-handed with an electric arm that can spin a baseball. But he is a pitching coach's nightmare when it comes to fixing mechanics and getting him in the strike zone and keeping him away from himself sometimes, as far as just losing command and giving away games.
Another 1-2. Edman rolls it to the right side, picked up at second. Schmidt goes to the lead runner, and they get Freeman by a step. Quick twitch from Schmidt after he hesitated initially, thinking that Ray was going to pick that ball up.
I think when Freddie gets by the ball, he thinks this ball is going to first, so he ends up not sliding into second. And if he's not sliding, he's not at full speed. He's actually breaking down his stride the last 3 steps right here. But that also could be the ankle. That looked a little looked ginger on his feet right there. A little bit of a limp right there as the camera caught him in the dugout.
So Edman now on first after the force out. 2 balls, no strikes on Alex Call.
Alex in there because there's a lefty on the mound. Ray, left-handed batters, hitting 179 off him this year, even though the Dodgers' first hit came from a left-handed batter.
Call hitting .246 his first 27 games with the club. OPS of .679. 3-0.
Game 1, Dodgers couldn't get a hit with a man on base. Game 2, they got an awful lot of hits.
A 4-pitch walk for Call. First walk for Ray, 2 aboard for Miguel Rojas. StatCast illustrating Rojas in his career against Robbie Ray. 6 for 17 with 3 extra base hits. Another one not close to the zone. Ball 1. The last 22 games for Rojas, hitting .328 to boost his season average to .262.
Well, he's been swinging the bat very well. Aggressive and accurate bat right now. He's going to be patient right now because Ray has been arm side high with an awful lot of pitches. Even Matt Chapman, the third baseman, comes in and tries to settle him down.
Skips to the backstop. Edman to third, Call to second, as Robbie Ray has lost the feel here in the second inning.
Second and third, 1 out. Miggy up there. If it was late in the game, they only needed a run. Think about, are we going to push him across with a squeeze or a safety squeeze? But with Ray's command right now, you don't want to do anything other than make him throw a strike and then Miggy put it in play.
Infield comes in. Rojas 8 for his last 17 with runners in scoring position. And you had a feeling Rojas was going to take after 6 straight balls from Robbie Ray.
Got Kike, another right-handed hitter on deck, but then you get to the Rortvet, who will be left-handed. So you got to get some action here in the next 2 hitters.
Up and in, 3-1. Rojas in the driver's seat. Ray delivers, and Rojas takes ball 4 upstairs. The bases are loaded.
This is typical Robbie Ray when he doesn't have it. The stuff is outstanding. It's just getting it in the zone. Dodgers don't want to help him.
Recall yesterday the Dodgers loaded the bases with nobody out in the second, but didn't get anybody home. Of course, they had that situation again later, and they did cash in. Let's watch Kike Hernandez here. First pitch. Hit in the air, right center field. Edman tagging at third. The catch is made by Lee. It's a sacrifice fly for Kike Hernandez, giving the Dodgers the first lead.
Outstanding to get the run in from the bottom of the order. You get the table set from the middle of the order, and then make sure you at least get one.
Alex Call also advanced on that play, so he's at third. Rojas on first. Dodgers on the corners for Ben Rortvedt. Swing and a miss, strike one. Rortvedt 3 for 9 in the series with 2 doubles. Drove in a pair last night. He's hitting .318 his first 8 games as a Dodger. .26 games with the Rays, 6 hits. 8 games with the Dodgers, 7 hits.
2-out hit right here. This knock, a double. It was fantastic. He knew it. He has really contributed with the bat since putting on the Dodger uniform. That didn't need to be a strike. It's tough enough to hit this guy as a left-hander than if you have a big zone.
And the zone has been big for Tripp Gibson. He's behind the plate tonight. With 2 strikes, Rortvedt takes the ball outside. Rojas takes second base.
This would be a huge find to find a 2-out hit here.
Stays alive, bouncing one foul. 2 in scoring position after Rojas stole his 5th base of the year.
That late on a fastball, you know he's really protecting against the breaking stuff.
And you see who's on deck. Shohei Ohtani. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-2. Another fastball. Another foul ball.
Rortvedt really with the approach right now of just playing pepper, putting the ball in play and give yourself a chance. Contact first priority, choking up an awful lot.
Up high. Count squares up, 2-2. Rortvedt with a 6-game on base streak. The deuce wild. 2 on, 2 out, and now a 2-2 pitch from Ray. Upstairs, ball 3. .25 pitches for Robbie Ray in the top of the second inning. With the count full, Ray delivers his 8th pitch and misses up and in with ball 4 to reload the bases for Shohei.
Shohei strikes out in his first at bat, but you would think that that makes him due to put one in play.
Ohtani struck out leading off the game. Back up in the second inning. The Dodgers now ahead by a run. The bases are loaded and there are 2 out. Fastball down the middle, strike 1.
Robbie Ray decides to go to the windup, the same delivery that he used to get Ohtani out in the first inning, the first at bat.
Stays in it, but misses. After that strikeout in the first, Ohtani 4 for 15 in his career against Ray with 8 Ks. This season 1 for 8 with the bases loaded. Ray's 1-1 is in the dirt.
Shohei should look for something middle in. It's not me to give him hitting advice, but that's where the mistake should be.
On a 2-1.
Right there.
It's fouled away. And that levels the count.
Now you have to protect on everything, but that's the juiciest of the pitches that he's going to see. If Ray's going to throw a breaking ball, it's going to be right here in this count.
Bases loaded, 2 out. Ray deals and strikes out Ohtani. The Dodgers leave them loaded in the second inning, but they do get a run thanks to the sacrifice fly from Kike Hernandez. Glasnow ended his first inning with his first strikeout, 6 away from 7 and a free jumbo jack tomorrow in Los Angeles. 8 straight no-hit innings for Tyler Glasnow. He's got an early 1-0 lead. Face 5, 6, and 7 for San Francisco. And that clipped Jung-Hoo Lee.
That is right where Tyler was wild in the first inning. This with a left-handed hitter hit by pitch. Tyler threw 6 of 17 pitches only for strikes for that no-hit inning in the first.
And there's been 18 pitches in the game, just 1 swing, because he's been so erratic.
Both pitchers are struggling with the strike zone.
Off day for Max Muncy. He's hit by a pitch in each of the first 2 games of the series. Ball 1 to Wilmer Flores.
Both these pitchers making it hard on themselves. There's a lot of hitters counts.
Guide to strike in there, 2-1.
Tyler started to throw more 2-seamers this year than a 4-seamer, which seems to be able to get him in the zone a little bit more. And even when it was in the zone in the middle of the plate, it's got a little movement.
That's low, ball 3. There have been 7 combined base runners in this game and only 1 hit. Give you an idea of the walks. And behind Glasnow, a hit batter in Lee. Ground ball, base hit. First 2 Giants on in the second. Let's check in with Kirsten Watson, who has more on the Dodgers starter.
Yeah, Stephen, well, I actually got to catch up with Tyler yesterday, and he was sharing with me that obviously this offseason he made a lot of changes mechanically, especially kind of trying to be more athletic to the plate when he was pitching and looking to kind of avoid dealing with injuries. Of course, ultimately that didn't work out as he had hoped, and he found that with all of those changes, it was harder for him to kind of just make adjustments when he'd be in game. So while he was on the IL, he kind of went back to his true self. So now he's kind of in the middle of some of those things he learned this offseason, and also even just who he is to start his career. And he shared that now when he finds that he's kind of out of sync, out of rhythm, he does rely on that 2-seamer, or even some might think it is more of a sinker. He relies on that pitch as well as the curveball, so it helps him get back into the zone.
Thank you, Kirsten. He misses with ball 1 on Patrick Bailey. Just 8 for 24 in strikes for Glasnow. 2 on, nobody out. Giants have the tying run in scoring position. Bailey to left field. Call. Comes in and makes the catch. But Oral, you've had days like this too. You just got to fight. You may not have it, but you got to fight for it.
Yeah, the key is to really take some specific inventory of what your pattern is and then reach down to a tool that you know works. You know, if I told you, just hand you a baseball and I said throw it low in the dirt, you could do it. You don't have to worry about your pitching mechanics. It's sometimes you just want to clear the whole thing out of your head.
And the dirt runner going for third. No throw from Ben Rortvedt.
It was an outstanding block, and no matter how well you block this pitch, it was a good jump at second base from Lee. We've seen Ben block a lot of balls, and he has done an outstanding job. That one just a great read from Lee.
Scored a wild pitch for Glass now, so they're at the corners. One out in the second, the number 8 hitter Casey Schmidt. Hits it high in the air to left field. Lee doesn't know where the ball is. He's being told by Matt Williams to get on the bag. Paul makes the catch, and he will score. Game-tying sac fly for Schmidt.
Both number 8 hitters in the order come up with sac flies. Both runners that ended up scoring were kind of gifts. Lee not seeing the ball in the air at this sky, the bright sun and the blue sky he's like, where is it? Matt Williams, third base coach, has it. It says tag. It's a good job from him moving up on the wild pitch.
Strike grounded foul by the rookie Drew Gilbert. So no shutdown inning for Glass now. It's a brand new ball game, even at 1. Gilbert lifts one to right center field. Edman comes in, dives, and makes the catch. Tommy Edman, exceptional to end the inning. World Champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Get more burger for your buck with the new $4.49 bonus Jack combo. Gorgeous Sunday in San Francisco. Dodgers and Giants wrapping up a 3-game series. We got a 4-game set on tap next weekend at Dodger Stadium. Strike 1 from Ray to Betts beginning the inning. Mookie's 0 for 1. Each team getting a sacrifice fly in the second from the number 8 hitter.
Robbie Ray throws strike 1 here, but in the first inning, 42 pitches, only 17 in the zone.
Now Betts serves one to right field. That'll bloop down for a knock, pushing Betts' own base streak to now 19 games.
Leadoff hitter in the second on Freddie Freeman. Leadoff hitter in the third on Mookie Betts.
56 degree, 54.
54, a little half back swing.
Gotcha. On in front of Teoscar Hernandez. Dodgers have had the leadoff man aboard in 6 of the last 12 offensive innings. Hernandez laces the ball to left field. Back-to-back hits to start the second.
Boy, this was a good piece of hitting. He had just enough swing left, but the barrel was right on the plane of a high breaking ball. Teo just really well done. Good balance, good posture, really smooth swing. Didn't try and do too much with it, didn't pull off the ball, just stayed with it.
Dodgers now with 3 hits. The very first one, this man's responsible for it. Freddie Freeman led off the second with a single, taken off the bases by a force out. But he's 1 for 1, batting average up to 205, or excuse me, 295. Trey Turner is at 305. Padres jumping out in front of Colorado 3-0 in San Diego.
Not expecting many favors from the Rockies. Boy, we've seen high pitches called for strikes, and that one was in the zone and got balled.
Two on, nobody out. A 1-1 to Freeman. It's a swing and a miss, strike 2. We got to re-update the Padres score because Jackson Merrill just hit a 3-run home run. So German Marquez is the Rocky starter.
Like I said,
yeah,
no favors.
Ball and 2 strikes. Ray deals and Freeman watches ball 2. Mentioned Trey Turner leading the NL in batting average 305. He is hurt, so he's in the clubhouse. Give another golf reference, but Freeman has 14 games to make up those 10 points. Freddie outwardly not focused on that. Just want to help the Dodgers solidify their postseason positioning. Rays 2-2. Full count. On Rays 3-2, Freeman smacks the ball in the air, left center field. He didn't get all of it. He tosses the bat in disgust. Catch made by Lee. Betts is going to tag and head to third. He'll get there sliding in safely. So a productive first out for the Dodgers in the third.
Good time for Tommy to break out against these Giants. He can do it with a sac fly. He can do it with a hit.
Ball 1 up and away from Ray. Edmonds scored the first run of the afternoon, coming in on Kike's sac fly. Game tied at 1, top of the third. Dodgers on the corners and 1 out. Ray exhales and delivers a fastball away. Ground ball at third. Off the backhand of Chapman. That costs him the double play. He gets Edman at first, but a run scores and the Dodgers back in front.
No error because you can't assume a double play. He does record the out at first, so that would erase it anyway. And the Dodgers get a tally away from a platinum glove winner. This is usually, I think it might have taken a bad hop on him. He was positioning himself like the ball was going to end up somewhere else.
Foul down the line by Call, a ball and a strike. It's early, but both teams hitless with runners in scoring position, but there have been productive outs, manufacturing things offensively.
And some gifts of 90 feet.
2 sac flies and an RBI ground out. The offense so so far between these two rivals. Pitch count for Ray now at 59 pitches, 2 outs in the third. Wind's blowing out toward the Cove.
He's really kicked up.
And Patrick Bailey steals Ray's strike 2, even the count.
This is a strike zone that you want to pitch to.
You're licking your chops up here every time I look over. Get me out there.
Yeah, I mean, if you could turn back the clock 30 years.
On a 2-2. Oh, strikes out swinging. A high fastball from Ray. His third K finishes the third inning, but the Dodgers reclaim the lead.
First 40,000 fans in attendance on Thursday at Dodger Stadium will score a Tyler Glasnow bobblehead presented by Nikaido, excuse me. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions. I'm going to get in trouble, but it did give them a longer promo. They are famous and infamous now.
Tyler Glasnow hoping for a shorter inning here in the bottom of the third. The Dodgers have him back in front 2-1. He's facing Ramos, Devers, and Adames. After a rare first pitch strike, Glasnow misses high with ball 1.
Been out of the zone 18 times. Giants have not chased one.
That's something we've discussed throughout this season when we've seen Tyler Glasnow, the lack of chases.
He is dominant in the zone, and then the lack of chases are because everything he throws out of the zone is a ball out of hand, so they don't offer at it.
Ramos does offer at this, fouling away a second strike.
There he is, a ball off the middle of the plate with a little tailing action, good velocity, and they can't square it up. No one's going to offer at that. From his height and his release point, the ball is never looking like it's going to be in the zone. Dodger starting pitchers Kirsch and Tyler having trouble throwing strikes. 6 walks total between the two of them in the last 5 innings. The 27 innings prior to that, the starters were locked and loaded. They had only 6 total walks in those 27 innings.
Another 3-2 pitch to Ramos. Another walk. Morongo has a word for you.
Watch football everywhere you eat, stay, and play. Morongo, good times.
Well, in the first inning, Glasnow issued a leadoff walk to Ramos, and then on the first pitch got Devers to ground into a double play. Trying to replicate that in the third. Ball 1. Playable and left for call. That's out number 1. This is something you brought up in the pregame show. Tyler Glasnow and Robbie Ray both have issues getting ahead.
You would think that guys that don't give up high batting averages, I mean minuscule batting averages, would have a lot of confidence to be in the zone. So I don't think it's mental. I think it is more physical of them finding a way to repeat their deliveries. Mentally, they have all the evidence in the world to throw strikes.
Right. Glasnow's 40th pitch of the game. An 0-1 to Adames. Hooks outside. Giants have had the leadoff runner on in each of the first 3 innings today against the right-hander. 2 walks and a hit batter. Good heater at the knees. 97 to jump ahead. Sky to left. Should be routine for call, but the wind has a little effect on it, and still the play is made.
Between the sun and the high sky and the wind, you don't want to take your eye off the ball, and you want your infielders to help your outfielders as far as pointing and telling them what direction, not the wind is going as much as where is the ball at first. The wind, the sky, the sun, the arrows in your eye.
And then as soon as the game ends here, the Seagulls.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's like the whole species has it timed to a science.
I don't understand how they do it, because even when it's extra innings, and the game time, of course, changes all the time. You got your 2-hour game and you got your 3-hour and 20-minute game. It didn't even screw them up when we got the pitch clock.
3 balls, no strikes on Matt Chapman. And with 2 outs and Ramos still on first base. Chapman was a statue watching strike 1. Ball 4 in the dirt. Another walk for Glasnow. 2 on. Hey, Kirsten, have you heard any chatter down there about the wind or the elements?
I sure haven't, because I know you and Oral just love talking about it so much. I had to share that Blake Snell as well as Dino Ebel were having pretty much an inning-long conversation just about how challenging the wind can be here. And Blake was explaining, of course, from pitching here, that when you're seeing it kind of circling like it is right now, that's where it kind of gives you a little bit more concern as to where the ball could fall, whether it's a pop-up or if it's in the outfield, guys.
Thanks, Kirsten. I would have loved to have been a part of that conversation with Dino and Blake. 2 outs, 2 on. Strike 1 to Jung-Hoo Lee. There have been 7 combined walks today from the starters, and we are not yet through 3 innings. Glasnow just issued his 4th. Hit in the air to left center field. Edman went back, now comes in, but Call is there to make the catch. The 2 walks left on, a shutdown third for Glasnow, so 2-1 Dodgers.
Last night in the 6th inning, a very scary moment for Max Muncy as he took a pitch off of his head. He was able to get up, actually stayed in the game to finish this inning. Afterwards came out for precautionary measures. Did not feel anything in regard to a concussion. He woke up, he said he felt fine. Even afterwards, just felt a little more pain in his jaw. But also, he did add from playing football in high school that he felt like just taking the pitch, he knew he was fine in that moment. The good news is that for today, while he's not in the lineup, it was just a scheduled off day for him, so they expect him to be back out there tomorrow, guys.
Awesome news all around, Kirsten. Yeah, especially with the lefty Robbie Ray on the mound, and given what Muncy has endured this series, again, hit on the forearm and then on the side of the head. All those factors lead to off day Sunday. Miguel Rojas down on strikes beginning the 4th.
It's a little different this year for the Dodgers in a battle for the National League West, trying to get out of the 3-game series, the wild card series. So you can't really have just like gaps of where you're going to rest your regulars. You really are having to do that strategically now, plus try and win games.
Strike one on the inside corner to Kike Hernandez. Drove in a run with a sac fly, giving the Dodgers the first lead. 1-0 in the second. Now 2-1 in the fourth. Elsewhere in the National League, the Mets snapped their losing streak. 5-2 extra inning win against Texas. The Phillies lost against Kansas City. The Brewers lost as well. Cardinals topped them 3-2. Now the Phillies will hop on a bird. The Dodgers will meet them down in Los Angeles for a 3-game series starting tomorrow.
A sweep by the Dodgers in that series would make it a little more interesting.
And the scheduled starting pitching matchups, just like this series against the Giants, the Dodgers and Phillies, they got 3 good ones too. 2 strikes on Kike. Ray in the dirt. In the opener, it'll be Emmett Sheehan against Ranger Suarez. And Shohei Ohtani will start game 2 opposite Christopher Sanchez. And then it'll be Blake Snell against Jesus Luzardo. 3 straight lefty starters for the Phillies. 2-2 on Kike.
See a lot of Kike's. Paul, I think Max will get in there at least against one of those lefties, maybe 2. If they decide to put Kike in left field or Alex Call if Max is playing third.
Little equipment issue, Patrick Bailey, after foul ball. Just replacing the pitch comp. Two balls, 2 strikes on Hernandez. This will be the 8th pitch from Robbie Ray. We'll do it again.
1 out in the 4th. He's up to 72 pitches. That's all of his own making.
Pitch number 9. Another foul ball.
Pitch that Kike can hit really hard is a kind of an up-breaking ball to the inner half.
Strike 3 swinging. A 10-pitch battle.
Looked like the new changeup.
Back-to-back Ks for Ray, starting the 4th and 3 in a row. Here Robbie Ray grunt as he delivers strike 1 to Ben Rortvedt. With the walk in the second, Rortvedt has been on base in each of the last 7 games. Two and 1.
Getting rid of the air out of your lungs there right at the appropriate time gives you a feeling of relaxation, and it also, they say, makes your arm and everything move faster. Kind of like the tennis players that grunt. Definitely relieves tension. Gotta listen to when he doesn't grunt as loud. It's probably a changeup.
Try and find the tell. Count square 2-2. The pitch. Fouled back.
"79 pitches means there haven't been many balls in play, especially when you've walked 4. The Dodgers have also struck out 4 times. They've only had 4 balls in play. The last 12 hitters.
Pitch 80 from Ray. Workfet stands in there. Well, his last outing against the D-backs, he got the win. Only went 5 innings, and he needed 95 pitches to complete 5. He's on a similar track here today.
Yep, he is a high pitch count guy.
Now Workfet fights one to center field, dumps it down for a 2-out single.
Well, he did a nice job in his last at bat, working the walk, getting Ohtani up there with bases loaded, 2 out. Shohei ended up striking out. Maybe Shohei can redeem himself here after 2 strikeouts in the first and the second. Ben gets on.
I don't know that Ben is fully comfortable with the hit signals just yet, but the Dodgers will just take the hits for now, because he gets on again in front of Shohei at the top of the order. Dodgers 2, Giants 1.
He's got to work on his moves.
Ray's first pitch. Clips the top of the zone. Sky to left. Shallow left field. Ramos underneath it. So Workfed left on. The Dodgers still up 2-1. 3.5 innings complete. You're watching World Champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA, and it's brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires. Final day of a quick 3-game road trip to San Francisco, and the Dodgers on top of the Giants 2-1. Ball 1 from Tyler Glasnow to Wilmer Flores. Flores, Bailey, and Schmidt on the schedule. Good sinker runs in and gets a strike.
Giants have put traffic on the bases in all 3 innings, multiple base runners. But they are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position.
Line to Betts. And Glasnow at last gets the leadoff guy in an inning. First time today. All important first out. So now Patrick Bailey. Bailey 0 for 1 in the midst of a really strong stretch for the switch hitting catcher. 364 his last 10 games. And this season alone, Oral, he has 2 walk-off home runs. One of them an inside the park home run, and then the walk-off grand slam that helped the Giants take the series opener this weekend. He is the first player to have a walk-off slam and a walk-off inside the Parker in the same season in 2 separate games in league history.
Really?
Wow. Glass now ahead of him 0-2. In the dirt check swing, but he held up.
Be the umpire at home, but you don't get this angle. You'd be the third base umpire with that angle.
What a revelation Rortvedt has been. Credit to the front office and scouts who identified him in a trade that sent Hunter Fiducia to the Rays and had to bring a catcher back, and Rortvedt was that guy. Glasnow puts Bailey away with strike 3.
That was the curveball, and it is a dandy, and the league cannot understand it. It has a 4-foot 9-inch vertical drop. This one doesn't because he starts it so low, but it's 6 inches more drop than almost anybody in baseball. So when they think it's done and they start swinging at where they approximate it's going to be, it goes 6 inches lower than their experience.
Pitch clock violation called on Glasnow by Tripp Gibson, the home plate umpire. Glasnow thought that he was into his windup in time. Paints a fastball. Now 1-1 after the violation goes to Schmidt.
You're trying to increase your first pitch strike rate, and then you get a pitch clock violation. That's a tough way to do it.
Grounded to third, gobbled up by Kike. Takes his time and makes a good throw. Glasnow puts the Giants down in order in the 4th. World Champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA. Brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Series up for grabs on this Sunday in San Francisco. 2-1 Dodgers, top of the 5th. It'll be Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, and Freddie Freeman. As you can hear, Robbie Ray's still out there. Strike 1.
Do we turn down the field mics?
No, I think it adds to the experience.
Okay. Well, those grunts, they come on every pitch, but he has thrown 60% fastballs today, but he just can't land them. Barely over 50% strikes with that pitch.
This is outside, 2-1 for Mookie. Ray was named an All-Star for the 2nd time in his career this season. His first 13 starts, he was 8-1 with a 2.44 ERA. 17 games since entering this one. 3-5 with an ERA north of 2 or north of 4. Very different things. 4.02.
It's a plus minus of 2.
I beg your pardon. That was called a strike on Betts, and it was not. So now the 2-2 pitch. Fills the count.
Robbie Ray had a 3-up, 3-down inning in the first, but since then it's been traffic every inning.
Not close. close with ball 4. A leadoff walk for Betts. No action in the Giant bullpen. I do think we'll start to see some movement now. First pitch strike to Teoscar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2, singled his last time up in the 3rd. After last night, you can update the Dodgers record, and Teoscar Hernandez drives in a run. 34 in 12 this season, 75 in 26 the last 2 seasons. Ray sets for an 0-2 pitch. Here it is. It's low. So when we talk about him being a key cog and part of the motor that can drive this offensive bus, the numbers back it up.
And the magic number is usually around 4. And so if the top of the order is doing their job, they're getting a portion of that 4, right? Well, then when Max Muncy and Teo are doing their jobs, then you get to the magic number where the Dodgers play about 800 baseball. So players like Teo in the middle of the order, second half of the order, are so important to give you that juggernaut type offense.
On a 1-2 from Ray, Hernandez lays off a pitch upstairs. And if you were to consider the top 8 everyday players for the Dodgers, Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Hernandez, Smith, Muncy, Andy Pages, Tommy Edman, I think you would consider those the main 8. Those guys have played in the same game just 23 times this year. Not the same starting lineup, just the same game.
Right.
The Dodgers are 16-7 in those games.
Sounds like a really good October record. Real close. Might have to win 13, not just 11.
Bailey trying to implore Ray to settle down a little bit. Full count for Teo. Pitch count at 95 for Robbie Ray. Now Hernandez hits it hard through the left side again. This is the second time today that Betts and Hernandez get on to start an inning. Happened in the 3rd, happening again in the 5th.
Timed this swing up better than the last one when he got a hit. This one, ball got a little deeper. Wasn't a breaking ball, it was a fast ball, but it's the same smooth, powerful swing from Teo.
Mound visit for Robbie Ray. We saw Peguero warming in the Giant bullpen. Freddie Freeman's due up.
And the switch hitter Tommy Edman, then Alex Call, the right-hander, and a string of 3 right-handers. So this could be Robbie Ray's last hitter. Dodgers still looking for their first hit with a runner in scoring position. 9 base runners in 4+ innings. But 0 for 4 with Risp.
Freeman singled in the 2nd, flew out to center in the 3rd. 2 on, nobody out in the 5th. First pitch, the tail end of the seats foul. a ball toward right field. It's down and one hopping off the wall. Betts will score. Hernandez holds up at third. An RBI double for Freddie Freeman.
Offered at a few pitches in this at bat, and this one is up, outer half. Freddie stays on it, out in front. Oh, it was hit perfectly.
And that is all for Robbie Ray. Bob Melvin going to the bullpen. Dodgers with runners on second and third, no outs. Now up 3-1. Robbie Ray ties his shortest start of the season. 4 innings, 4+. 3 earned so far. He's on the hook for the runners on second and third. That's Freddie Freeman and Teoscar Hernandez. Yoel Peguero will come on for the second time this series. He was the winning pitcher in the opener on Friday. And 3 outs on just 3 pitches. Tommy Edman at the plate. Infield in. Ball 1 down and in. Edman is 0 for 2, but he has scored a run and he's driven in a run. Dodgers 3, Giants 1. Peguero's 1-1 pitch. Misses. Look out. 99 at the feet. 3 balls and a strike.
Yesterday, the Dodgers started a string of unbelievable great starters, all stars that they're going to have to face over the next 8 games starting yesterday. Logan Webb and now Robbie Ray, and there'll be more with the Phillies. And then back to these Giants.
All 4. Load them up.
They're doing numbers so far on the good starters. Both all-stars that faced them the last 2 days, Ray and Webb, they've given them at least 9 earned runs so far.
Michael Conforto pinch hitting for Alex Call. Conforto with a couple of hits in this series. He's driven in 2 runs. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ball 1 inside. Conforto hitting .286 his last 14 games with 4 extra base hits, 6 walks, 5 runs. He's driven in 3. Takes ball 2 downstairs. So given how Peguero has looked out of the bullpen, just walked Edman, Conforto can put him in the keyhole.
Inner half slightly up.
Broken back, ground ball, and it squeezes through the right side. Hernandez scores. Freeman is in as well. 2 more on the board for the Dodgers after Michael Conforto's broken back pinch hit single.
2-0 fastball, got it on the inner half, but it was down and he broke his bat. Early in the year, we were talking about his exit velocities and his expected batting average compared to his actual. Well, there was one where he didn't hit it well, but found some hole. Barrels are overrated. Thank you, CT.
So that closes the book on Robbie Ray. 2 runs charged to his ledger. Dodgers still have the Giants cornered. No outs in the 5th.
That's 11 earned runs against Webb and Ray in these last 2 games.
That's eating good. 99, but a hair downstairs. Ball 1 for Rojas. Figueroa's pitch comm malfunctioning, it seems. $18 Dodger runs in their last 13 innings. Still, they're going to have chances here to add to that number in the 5th. After that delay, Figueroa misses in the dirt. 2-0. Kike Hernandez on deck. Ben Rortvedt in the hole. Well, the Dodgers going to add another. Bob Melvin wants an explanation from Trip Gibson. Conforto awarded second base as well.
Saying he had a pitch comm problem, and then he called him a balk on him because of the pitch comm problem.
So are they saying the third disengagement? Because remember, he had the first one, Gibson went out there.
Yep.
Another one, and then he just did it again. And Melvin, I think you could see him telling Gibson as he walked from the dugout he can't hear. So 3 disengagements. That's why Edman scores and Conforto's on second.
In some ways, I hope this becomes a little bit of a fiasco, because I would love it when the pitch comm goes off that they go back to original signs with the fingers and not have these kind of delays. Major League Baseball can address it as long as there's not somebody on second base.
Yep.
Here's the first disengagement. This is not a replay. And now he's 3. Everybody advances 90 feet.
Conforto in scoring position. A 2-0 to Rojas is in the dirt. Things have been anything but smooth for the Giants since the pitching change. He walked the first batter he faced in Edmond, gave up a 2-run single to Conforto, and the disengagement violation for falling behind Rojas 3-0. Now 3-1.
It's a beautiful day here in San Francisco. It's a great crowd. It's a beautiful ballpark overlooking with a view, and it has been a great day for the Dodgers, but it's not the kind of product the Giants wanted to put on today.
Bouncer to Chapman, the first out of the 5th. One out, Kike Hernandez. 100 from Figueroa, but not close.
Got a guy throwing this hard, and you're trying to catch him, and he's missing by a foot or 2. It can be really rough on your thumb, because you cannot square the ball up to catch it properly to take away the impact on your hand.
Rolled to short. Adames shuffles over and makes the play. Conforto advances to third, but that's out number 2.
Base hit here with 2 outs, get another RBI. Could go a long way to breaking the Giants' spirit for today.
Don't leave your seats. Here's Ben Rortvedt. He's reached twice today. A walk and a single. Before Rortvedt became a Dodger, he had a connection to the Dodgers. Scotty boy from Wisconsin, grew up playing on the same travel ball team as Gavin Lux. Rortvedt was saying that he probably spent more time at Gavin's house than his own summers in high school. Ball and 2 strikes, bounces away from Bailey, but Conforto not going to try to come home. Gavin, of course, now with Cincinnati. He and Molly engaged to be married, and Ben Rortvedt will be in attendance when that happens. And it's now Rortvedt wearing Dodger blue and contributing in a number of different ways.
Definitely would invite all guys that are making big league money to my wedding. Not just childhood.
Okay.
Not just childhood friends.
There's the game right there. All right.
Make sure that we really keep in contact with those guys.
On a 2-2 pitch. You're way wild. Bailey did amazing work to slide over and keep it in front of him.
From his knees.
Now the payoff pitch. Ball 4. Again, not close. 3 plate appearances for Ben Rortvedt. He has reached all 3 times, doing a terrific job of setting the table for the reigning MVP. Ninth Dodger to the plate in this 5th inning. At the corners with 2 out. Figueroa's first pitch tails away.
No one's ever going to be on his first at bat when he's the leadoff hitter, but bases loaded in the second at bat and on first in the third at bat. What do we got here?
Swinging strike tipped into the glove. 1-1. Went away from the 4-seamer. Still got strike 2. Already Shohei Ohtani's 4th plate appearance of the afternoon. Just the 5th inning. 2 on, 2 out, a ball and 2 strikes. Figueroa misses again. So that makes the deuce wild. Figueroa deals. Ohtani stays alive. That would have been ball 3, but Ohtani felt it was close enough.
Between Ohtani's power and the velocity of the ball coming in, this could go a long way. Spun it on him at 91. Two types of fastballs, the 4-seamer and the 2-seamer. A slider that he just saw, and he has a changeup.
This ball is smacked to left field, but in front of the warning track, and now on it is Ramos. And so that ends the top of the 5th inning. The Dodgers put up a crooked number, and they take a 6-1 lead to the home half of the 5th next.
Stream every out-of-market game live or on demand, plus stream MLB Network 24/7. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.tv for details.
4 runs for the Dodgers in the top of the 5th, so they lead the Giants 6-1. Time for the bottom half. Michael Conforto remains in the game playing left field. Pinch hit 2-run single. Infield drawn in for the Giants. Broke his bat and rolled it through the right side. It's been a long time since we've seen Tyler Glasnow on the mound.
It's a nice rest. Sometimes it can reboot your computer a little bit. Pitch count now well under control. Be a good inning to throw some strikes. Get out of this inning with about 12 to 15 pitches.
His first 2 missed the zone. The number 9 hitter, Gilbert. Not close. 3-0. There's a strike. Giants have just 1 hit today. Glasnow has walked 4 and hit 1. Grounded to second. Well positioned. Rojas makes the play.
Okay, with the long delay and the 3-0 count, but then you get right back in the zone. Maybe he made a nice solid adjustment. The pattern of mistakes ended.
Lineup turns back over. Ball 1 to Ramos. About 25 minutes between pitches for Tyler Glasnow. Trying to get back into a rhythm. Of course, he's happy to wait 25 minutes if the offense is going to give him some more breathing room like it did.
Well, the height of the misses has changed. That's a good sign. Now we just got to get it on the plate. Oh, he'll take that one. He didn't earn it, but he'll take it.
Popped into center field. Edman makes the call and the catch.
This is a tough challenge for the Giants. You're facing one of the top batting averages against on the mound. You're down 6-1. This has really been set up well for the Dodgers. At times we know our bullpen has needed a little padding, so be nice to get through 5, maybe 6, and hand a 5-run lead to the bullpen.
Slice to left field. Conforto toward the line. Good 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Glasnow. (6-1) Dodgers, top of the 6th in San Francisco. Welcome back to Oracle Park. Take a look at the performance spotlight brought to you by Nissan. Mookie Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, and Freddie Freeman so far today have been money. 5 for 8 combined between those 3.
With 4 runs scored. Looking for some tack-on runs right here. Make it a really short, happy flight home.
New pitcher in the game for the Giants, the right-hander Spencer Bivens. 48th appearance, ERA 3.91. 5 strikeouts and 73 2/3 innings. And Betts greets him with a base hit in the center. Another multi-hit effort for Mookie Betts. That is his 6th in the last 8 games.
8 of the 10 Dodgers have reached. The only 2 not to reach are Ohtani and Kike. But Mookie continues to contribute.
Ball 1 to Teoscar Hernandez. 2 for 3, 2 singles and a run scored. Slice out of play, 2-2.
Teo looking less and less anxious. And I say that because the swing is good, the timing is good, but he's letting the ball get deeper. So he's not reaching out for the baseball as soon as he sees it. He's letting it come to him.
Bouncing ball left side. Chapman charges and loses the ball in the transfer. So Hernandez with an infield single for his 3rd hit of the game.
Hit the ball hard a couple of times. Here he gets rewarded for hitting it softly. Swinging bunt to an outstanding third baseman who realizes, as deep as I was, there is probably no way I'm going to have to do this as fast as humanly possible. Couldn't get the letter to scoop it up.
So it's now the 3rd time we've seen Mookie Betts and Teoscar Hernandez reach consecutively to start an inning. Leadoff Dodger on in 4 of the 6 frames so far. No outs. Freddie Freeman at the dish. Sprayed foul. Dodgers efforting a run. The 9th time in the last 14 or 15 innings if they can get it done. Right now they've scored in 8 of their last 14. Freeman chases and falls behind 0-2. Freeman down swinging. That's the first out of the 6th. On the first pitch to Edman. Bivens has a strike. Two runs for Tommy in this series finale. Walked his last trip up there. The Dodgers sent 9 to the plate in a 4-run 5th. Keep the pedal to the metal. Edman lines it to left, but right at Ramos. He's waiting for the 2nd out.
I hope some of those start to fall for Tommy. That would really start to lengthen this lineup.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto came off the bench to pinch hit for Alex Call in the 5th. Drove in 2 to make it 5-1. It's now 6-1.
He's up there with a different bat. The one he got the hit with broke.
Winds have picked back up. Moving out toward right field.
I'd love to see his hot streak continue. I'd love to see him by the end of the year have a 2 in the front of his batting average, and then continue that hot streak into October. Fastball low and in, 2-0 count. Hoping to get something up a little bit, but that one kind of jammed him. But he found that barrels are overrated, but base hits feel good.
On a 1-1 from Bivens, Conforto bounces one, swinging bunt, no throw from Bivens. The second such hit of the inning for the Dodgers in this 6th.
Sometimes it's where you hit them and how they're hit, and this one has some serious English on it once it hits grass. Hot potato.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Miguel Rojas swings at the first pitch and grounds a base hit into center field. Betts and Hernandez score. Mark it 8 for the Dodgers.
It is an unfair game sometimes. Sometimes the hitters hit bullets right at people. Sometimes the batters hit weak ground balls and they find holes, or they stay short and swinging bunts, or sometimes then when you get those things happening, somebody hits it legitimately hard and gets a hit, and you have a terrible inning, but a great inning for the Dodgers.
Ball 1 slips inside on Kike Hernandez.
Need a game like this and the game yesterday every once in a while, but it's extra special when you have 10 games in a row where you're playing with no off days, and you can then pick guys in the bullpen according to workload, not situation and high leverage. And especially going in against the tough Phils at home starting tomorrow, you want your bullpen to be in order. And you got a really good chance now with an 8-1 lead at your Dave Roberts and Mark Pryor to divvy up the work, getting ready for the Phillies and finishing this game off. Good rhythms and bad rhythms in a season that affect all the different decisions on a short-term and long-term basis. Good to have this production the last 2 days without Will Smith, and today without Max Muncy.
Ooh, strike 3 called on a pitch below the zone. Kike can't believe it. 2 stranded, but 2 scored. So it's 8-1 Dodgers in the middle of the 6th. Tyler Glasnow going to start the bottom of the 6th with now a 7-run lead. Combining his last 2 starts, 12 innings for Glasnow, 13 strikeouts. Also saw the 6 walks, a hit batter, but not a lot of hits.
No, not a lot of hits at all. The last outing, of course, was much cleaner with the 7 no-hit innings. This one has been a little bit more work, but He and everyone in baseball and the fans know that his stuff is elite, because even when he is erratic, he is hard to hit.
Talented pitchers in the entire world. 2 balls and a strike for Adames. 3, 4, and 5 for the Giants in this inning. And Oral, to the point you brought up earlier, with the Dodgers taking the lead and since stretching it, want to see some quick and clean innings from Glasnow. Well, in the 4th, 1, 2, 3 on 10 pitches. In the 5th, 1, 2, 3 on 12 pitches.
With his health concerns and the way they pulled him after 7 no-hit innings, I would say that this could be his last inning, as we are at 75. Maybe finish this inning at 85, 87 max. He could continue on, go close to 100 or go to 100, but you might not want to risk that.
It's a wave and a miss from Adames in his 3rd strikeout. 4 away for Jumbo Jacks tomorrow. Glasnow trying to pitch the Dodgers to a 7th win in their last 8 games. Swinging strike 1 on Matt Chapman. And this stretch goes back to last weekend in Baltimore, Oral. The Dodgers got their gut punched several times on Saturday. 8 2/3 no-hit innings from Yoshinobu Yamamoto, but then a walk-off loss. But Dave Roberts was so happy and so proud with how his team came to the ballpark on Sunday morning. It was as if all the emotional baggage that they had been carrying since the 4th of July, this really frustrating, tough stretch on the heels of the worst regular season loss in memory, they had let all of it go. And the series finale in Baltimore started as if it was any other day. And then you saw what he described to us after the game as fight from his team, and they have continued that through this last week.
They really have. You could say that parts of the team have functioned really well, and parts of the team have functioned just well enough through this win streak, and with the 1 loss to the Giants in game 1. But seeing the attitude, seeing the application of emotion, not the application of skill, emotion and engagement. Yeah, I think Dave is very pleased with how they responded.
And that's not just with final scores or box scores. It's the little things that they've been searching for. Chapman grounds it to Betts. Mookie makes a throw. That's out number 2 in the 6th. The at-bat quality. You know, I think last night's game was the perfect example of that in that 5th inning when they batted around, and just how every single Dodger who took the batter's box stepped in there. It was a quality AB. Just pass the torch.
You can have bad presentation when things are spiraling down, and you can have bad presentation when things are going really well, because all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're going to win. I'm not going to continue to really grind it out. We got this. We're seeing it in this game with the 2-out hits, the 2 RBIs. Mookie Betts piling on with multi-hit game after multi-hit game. It's fun to watch, and I don't want this to come across wrong, but I know what it's like to be around everyday players. I never was an everyday player. There can be parts of the season that just don't get your attention the same way as other parts, and in some ways it comes across like you're almost playing bored. And I think this team, with the expectations and everything they've been through, the focus of the finish line and that the playoffs are on the horizon is a really good stimulus for them. I think there's no chance they're ever going to go through the motions or do their work at an intensity level that they do every day with concentration, but they're going to have an edge.
10 in a row retired by Tyler Glasnow. World Champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, serving up handcrafted pizza, crispy fried chicken, and famous Mojo potatoes for 70 years. With the Dodgers catcher Ben Rortvedt leading off the 7th, the Giants have a new catcher behind the plate, Andrew Kisner, and a new pitcher on the mound, JT Brubaker. Rortvedt, Ohtani, and Betts due up for the Dodgers. Lead San Francisco 8-1. Walk, single, walk for Ben Rortvedt. Last 4 games, Rortvedt 6 for his last 14. 2 doubles, a couple of walks, a couple of runs, a couple of ribbies. Popped up at third. Chapman using the glove to guard the sun. Makes the catch. And one of the 2 Dodgers has yet to reach. Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Ambushes Brubaker, sends a high fly ball straight away center field. Lee camped out in front of the wall. He has
He
room.
hit it solid, but it wasn't completely hit. The reason it got to the warning track is there is a lot of wind.
Strike 1 to Mookie Betts. After grounding out to third base in the first inning, Betts has gone single, run scored, walk, run scored, single, run scored. And now a hit down the line. An extra base hit for Mookie Betts. He's heading for second. The throw's cut off. A 2-out double for Mookie. And a 3-hit afternoon.
Have a day, Mookie. Have a hot streak, Mookie. Food's got to taste better now for Mookie. The drink's got to be colder. He is definitely in a good place with baseball results, and I'm sure life feels a lot better.
16 hits in the last 8 games for Mookie Betts. In scoring position for Teoscar Hernandez. Skips to the backstop, and Mookie to third now. Two balls, no strikes on Teoscar Hernandez, who's 6 for his last 9. Back-to-back 3-hit games for Teo. How about it? Rolls out to second to complete the 7th inning. The Dodgers remain ahead by 7. It's time for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by Sit and Sleep, SoCal's most trusted mattress store. You're watching World Champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA, and it's brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, celebrating 20 years of good times. Dodgers having a great time so far on this Sunday, on top of San Francisco 8-1. Bottom of the 7th, Tyler Glasnow returns to the mound. 86 pitches so far, just 1 hit allowed his last 13 innings of work.
First 10 that he faced today, 5 reached so far now. Retired 12 out of the last 13. He hasn't been locked in the whole game, but he has been locked in most of the game.
Especially the last 3 innings. Ball and a strike to Wilmer Flores.
He's trying to go 7 innings for the 3rd straight start. Trying to get back-to-back wins after getting 1 in the first 14 starts. Yamamoto has a chance to carry this team all the way through October. Snell has a chance to carry this team all the way through October. Glasnow has a chance. Ohtani could pitch in. Kirsch could pitch in. Emmett Sheehan could pitch in. It is a very strong beginning of the game staff, and I really do believe the bullpen will sort itself out. When all these aces show you how it's done, you're just going to be able to copy what they do.
Line right to Kike Hernandez at third base. The shot puts it over to Mookie Betts after the first out.
Copy Adam balls.
Now Wilmer Flores retired, and if not for Wilmer Flores, we'd once again be talking about a no-hit effort for Tyler Glasnow. Andrew Kisner's first plate appearance after replacing Bailey in the top of the 7th. Starts with ball 1 up and in.
Glasnow hits Lee and then gives up the hit. Yamamoto's bid at 8 2/3. He had walked 2 guys in the 3rd inning of that bid.
Ooh. Ball 2.
Go ahead and get in the strike zone again. Opponents are 1 for their last 38 against him. Oh, there's the jinx.
A 1-out single for Kisner in the 7th.
Did I say 2 for the last 39?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay, good.
Sellout crowd here at Oracle Park. 40,112 on hand for the series finale. 8-1 Dodgers, 1 on 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Strike 1 to Casey Schmidt. Talking to Dave Roberts and Bob Melvin about this rivalry in this series. The Dodgers Giants have really lost a little bit of the edge and the luster since 2021. Duking it out all the way through the wild card round. But this year there's been juice again. And both managers have had front row seats to this rivalry. The manager's seat and as players.
Every generation of players has to go through it personally, but you definitely get primed for it as you come into it from the media and from older teammates, front office and managers.
So to see these two teams clash with stakes, postseason stakes, is certainly added to it. In all time, these two teams separated by just 3 games, win and loss columns. This now is 1-2, misses outside. Count squares up on Schmidt. The Dodgers with 1,284 wins, 1,287 losses.
I know the Dodgers are in a battle to win the National League West, but in some ways they're the spoiler to the Giants. Usually the spoiler team is a team that's out of the race, but Dodgers can do both. They can win the West and they can spoil playoff hopes of the Giants.
Full count on Schmidt. Pitch number 104 for Glasnow, fouled away. He threw exactly 105 to finish 7 in his last start against Colorado. He's about to hit that number again. Because the Mets did win, it's now a full game back. The Giants are the final wild card spot, pending the result here. Another payoff. Fly ball straight away center field. Edman has the read in front of the warning track and has out number 2 in the glove. And don't look now. Here come the Rockies. 7-6 at Petco Park. Bottom of the 7th inning.
They're cooking, but they haven't fed us yet.
Double load. Edgardo Enriquez just got up. Strike 1 to Drew Gilbert. Rookie's 0 for 2. It's robbed by Tommy Edman. Sprawling grab in center field back in the 2nd inning. Good breaker, 0-2.
It is crazy how good that curveball is. Some curveballs are big, some curveballs are sharp. This is everything.
Line toward the gap in left center field. Gilbert has a hit. Picked up by Conforto. Stop sign at 3rd for Kisner. A 2-out double for Gilbert. Keep an eye on Dave Roberts in the top deck of the Dodger dugout. Glasnow just took a peek at the dugout as he went to the rosin bag. After 1 total hit in a 13-inning stretch, Glasnow has given up 2 in the bottom of the 7th. And after 108 pitches, Dave Roberts coming out to get him. Call to the bullpen official. 6 2/3 for Tyler Glasnow. He's going to exit to an ovation. The Dodger faithful here in San Francisco. Six 2/3 for Tyler Glasnow. 3 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Hit a batter through 108 pitches. Gave up a 2-out double to Drew Gilbert, so that brings in Edgardo Enriquez, who was outstanding last night.
Electric with his stuff, and love the consistency in the strike zone. Once he speeds you up, threw some good sliders too to slow you down.
First pitch to Ramos, grounded to the left side. Kike Hernandez records the out. Enriquez strands the 2 runners. Keeps it 8-1 LA.
On Tuesday, take home a Dia de los Dodgers jersey with a special ticket pack presented by General Mills. Visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
8-1 Dodgers beginning the 8th. Brubaker with strike 1 to Freddie Freeman. Dodger first baseman 2 for 4. On a 1-2 pitch, Freeman stays alive with a foul ball.
Brubaker attacking him right there with a fastball in after a nasty changeup.
After doubles in back-to-back games, Freddie Freeman now tied with your former teammate Manny Ramirez on the all-time doubles list. 547 in their careers. This isn't a double, but it is another Freeman hit. His 3rd on this Sunday.
Both Manny and Freddie hitting savants.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Tommy Edman. It's not a hit in this series, but he's found a way to be a factor. The opener had some really good swings, good plays made against him, some line outs. Tonight, walk, an RBI ground out. He has scored twice by himself. And I think that the Giants are going to have to take their pitch comms back to the IT department, get them squared away for their next series. The way Brubaker is talking, I wonder if the it's like I can hear Oral Hershiser in my pitch comm.
Oh my gosh. Should you take these back to Silicon Valley?
Right. There's only any smart tech people around.
Yeah. A lot of the technology is moving to Texas, I hear.
Another pitch comm delay here at Oracle.
The Dia de los Dodgers commercials in his pitch.
That's right. I don't have time to go to Dodgers.com/promotions right now.
But I do want a special ticket pack.
There's Tommy Edman's first hit of the series. Slicing one to left center field. Freeman cuts the bag, goes first to third.
Pitchcom got the wrong pitch to Tommy. Out over the plate. He does a nice job getting underneath it. Airborne in that sinker.
Michael Conforto, 2 for 2, 2 base hits. Driven into as well at the corners with nobody out. Takes a ball down and in. The Dodgers have consistently given themselves chances today offensively. And after last night, like, ooh, you might have been thinking 13 runs, 17 hits, save some for Sunday. Well, they've backed it up with another good offensive output.
Last night, they scored in 5 different innings.
Michael Conforto, 3 for 3, rips another one into right field. Freeman scores, and it's 9-1.
Now they've scored in 5 different innings here. And they're doing it by putting a lot of traffic on. 2 on in 4 different innings. Michael a little out in front of this one, but plenty of swing and barrel left to hit the line drive down the line.
And for the first time since April 20th, Michael Conforto's season batting average above 200. First and second, still no outs. It's Miguel Rojas's turn. Okay, no engagement between Brubaker and Rojas. Good pitch from Brubaker. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's had the ball moving left to right very well with the sinker and the changeup. There was the slider in the opposite direction. And again, you still see the fight. Remember we said you could see a lack of fight sometimes when it's spiraling down. You can see a lack of fight when it's going well, and they're still grinding it out. And Miggy was one of the first living and breathing examples of that as they were going through their really tough time. Leadership in the newspaper with quotes, and leadership on the field and in the locker room.
Those quotes were not by accident. He knew that they would filter back into the clubhouse. As the count even 2-2. Strikes out swinging. Hernandez was ready to hit there. He broke his bat and strike one.
So when you look at your score sheet, Steven, how many home runs do the Dodgers have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0.
Exactly. First time this year, 9 runs, no home runs.
And I think this ties in the conversation that we've been having. The stretch of strong starters that the Dodgers are going to see. This is exactly the type of arm that you're going to face in October.
And you're not going to always get home runs off him.
PK's popped up on the infield. So Edman and Conforto have to stay where they are. It's dropped at second.
Infield fly.
Infield fly.
Yep. Well, you're so right. You know, in October, you're going to face the top 3 pitchers usually on a staff as far as the rotation, and the top 3 arms out of the bullpen. That's going to be 90% of the innings. And so you're going to have to string hits together. You're going to have to make contact and avoid strikeouts. And you're not going to hit a lot of home runs usually.
First and second, no outs. The first and second, 2 outs. Ben Rortvedt at the dish. It's in the air, running back from third. Chapman makes it look easy. But another RBI on another hit from Michael Conforto. So it's 9-1 in the middle of the 8th. Coming up next, it's Access Sportsnet Dodgers presented by Mercury Insurance. John Hartung, Jerry Harrison Jr., and Dontrell Willis. Me gusta, Jay Harris says. Changes for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th, leading San Francisco 9-1. Ha-Seong Kim now at second. We go Rojas, bumps over to short. Mookie Betts gets off his feet a little early. The Giants do this thing in the 8th inning where they have the fans pick the song that is played, and on the Sunday they chose Bidi Bidi Bamba. So Salino was playing, and you think, wait, where's Anthony Banda? Instead, it's Michael Kopech. I almost said Bidi Bidi Banda because that's the joke for the Dodgers. So Michael Kopech pitched an inning last night. He had the 8th inning, issued 2 walks. First and second, 1 out. But then he got out of it unscathed.
It's frustrating for Michael, and it's frustrating for the Dodger staff, and it's frustrating for his teammates because they know how good this guy is and can be when he is in the strike zone. And that is the major goal.
Devers has popped up. Rortvedt will give it a look, but he has no chance to make a play.
He is like Tyler Glass now in a way that the stuff is so good it can live in the zone. It's just do not build counts for hitters. Don't build innings for the opposing team with walks.
Full count. 6 2/3 for Tyler Glasnow. 1 earned run, 3 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Edgardo Enriquez got the last out in the 7th through 1 pitch. Did his job. And there's another walk for Kopech. Downstairs, ball 1. Four of the 7 longest active on-base streaks in baseball are in this series. Betts, Ohtani, Devers, and Adames. And Adames will continue his swatting a base hit into left center field. He's been on in each of the last 16 games. So Betts, Devers, and Adames all extend theirs. Ohtani is the only one who hasn't reached today. First 2 Giants aboard for the 8th.
Shohei will get a chance as he leads off the top of the 9th.
Two on, nobody out. Matt Chapman, check swing, poke to Freddie Freeman, and he reaches up to make the catch.
Well, it'll make your heart stop if you're on the mound. You see the flight of that ball on a check swing. You're just so glad you got Freddie at that depth. 2.5 steps back and a little bit of a jump, and ends up in the glove and your heart feels better.
Song Kim just came into the game, and now one of his closest friends standing in the batter's box for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Teammates for 7 years with the Kiwoom Heroes and KBO, part of the same draft class. He was the first-round pick for Kiwoom, and Hesong went in round number 2. Strike one.
Take it. Get right back in there.
Working with an 8-run lead. And Lee flies it to left. Conforto has it in the glove, and that's out number 2.
Michael getting the job done on the mound, but you want to have your cardiologist around as he's pitching.
Strike one on Flores after that foul ball. 6 walks in the last 12 batters he's faced.
Don Stanhouse used to be the closer for the Baltimore Orioles when Earl Weaver was the manager. Earl Weaver nicknamed him Full Pack. Earl used to smoke on the bench and hide the cigarette under his leg, under his right or his left leg, so nobody could see it on TV. But Stanhouse had some long innings to close games out, so they called him Full Pack. I mean, half pack would be enough.
2 on, 2 out. The 2-1 pitch from Kopech. Flores hits it on the ground by a diving Kike Hernandez into left field. Devers hustles in to score. An RBI base hit for Wilmer Flores.
Flores was the villain back in the second inning. Got the first hit the Giants got today off of Tyler Glass. Now this one he just squeaks by Kike down third. Dodgers did a nice job with the cutoff and relay, though, getting the ball into Miggy, and then Miggy making sure that the double play would stay in order if there would only be 1 out or no outs.
Giants were 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Previous to that, Flores knock. Well, the lead down to 7. Strike one to Andrew Kisner. He came off the bench in this one. 1 for 1 at the plate. Oh, and 2.
Outstanding 0-2 pitch. Missed the glove maybe about 3-4 inches, but it was perfect height. Let him in swing mode. You can go just a little bit higher. Ball or 2 higher.
Climb the ladder, and Kisner sends it to center where Edman is waiting. Second sparkling grab of the game for Tommy Edman. World Champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by your Southern California Ford dealers. Check out the full lineup of stylish and powerful trucks and SUVs. It's time to see Ford in a new light. Dodgers 9, Giants 2. One more inning left at Oracle Park. Warning left at Petco as well. The Padres ahead 9-6. First pitch of the 9th inning. Ohtani has popped up. Shallow center. And the ball drops. In between Adames and Lee. And that is how Ohtani's going to continue his on-base streak.
Give yourself a chance, put it in play. He struck out his first 2 at-bats. The next 2 at-bats, flies out to left. The next at-bat after that, the 7th, was a fly out to center. This could have been a fly out to center, but no. I don't know what league that falls in. I'm not going to say Texas League.
So the streak at 19 games after that gift from the Giant defense. And once again, leadoff Dodger on. Now Ha-Seong Kim's first plate appearance.
Mookie exited the game, but when he did, Dodger 2, 3, and 4 hitters have at least 2 hits each.
Betts 3 for 4. Hernandez 3 for 5. Freeman 3 for 5.
Then skip one and get to Conforto, who didn't even play the whole game. He has 3 hits.
3. Sprayed down the left field line and slices into the net foul. Another 1-2. Good take from Kim.
Grind it out, battle him. No matter what the scoreboard says.
This means big league plate appearance for Ha-Seong Kim, right? I'll throw these away. This is the 8th pitch from Carson Seymour. Full count. Pitch number 10. Strike 3 called north of the zone.
Ball is up, and it is way up. Score must be 9-2. It has been a pretty liberal strike zone all day, but that was a little higher.
Strike one to Teoscar Hernandez. You know, one thing we can say for certain, pretty much certainty, is that the Dodgers strikeout streak is going to end today. Well, the hits keep on coming. Teoscar Hernandez with his 4th single of the series finale. But in that point, entering today, the Dodgers pitching staff had struck out at least 10 opponents. Hey, like, where's Dave?
Why did you use the name Dave?
This is the guy in the kayak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Or kayak Jack. I think Dave or Jack, right?
yeah, you're close with either one.
Yeah.
Where's Dave? I'm like, I was thinking Dave Roberts. Like,
No, he could have
what would he be doing out there in the
with
water?
that too. Or Dave Vassay. I did hear that there was a wager involving Vassay potentially going out on a kayak one day. Freddie Freeman shoots it to left field. Ramos drifts back and reaches up to make the catch for out number 2. Something to the effect of, if the Giants made it into the postseason, Vassay had to go on a kayak.
Okay.
So. And that wager is with a caller, I believe, on Dodger time. Strike one to Tommy Edman. 2 on for the Dodgers, 2 outs in the top of the 9th. 1 more out to get some more cushion. They lead 9-2. Base hit for Tommy Edman. Ohtani's going to score. Back-to-back games with double digits for the Dodger offense.
Double digits for the offense. Double digits, of course, for the hits. 17 hits yesterday. This is the 18th hit today. This is the first time they have had at least 17 hits or more since in back-to-back games since April 29th and 30th, when they were bludgeoning people.
Ooh. It's been a minute.
It's a good time to have another minute, though.
With that run, Shohei Ohtani sets a new career high with his 135th run scored. So he's now 13 shy of the franchise record of 148. After today, 13 games left. 0-2 on Conforto. Fastball upstairs. So this is all time in the live ball era. Babe Herman with 143, but Hub Collins scored 148 back in 1890. Conforto has the count even. Now full. On the payoff from Seymour, Conforto bounces one to second base. That'll do it for the 9th inning. The Dodgers scratch another run across. Up 8 runs. They need 3 outs for a series win. (23 runs and 35 hits for the Dodgers the last 2 games. games of the series here in San Francisco. It's a 10-2 game. As we welcome you back for the bottom of the ninth, the Padres did hold on to beat the Rockies. So Dodger lead down to 2. But of course, if the Dodgers can get 3 outs, it'll be back to 2.5. Phillies lost today, as did the Brewers. 48th appearance for Kirby Yates.
Had a new trick up his sleeve in his last outing where he started to change the eye line of the hitters and elevate the fastball.
Schmidt flies it toward Triple's alley. Edman and Hernandez converge, and Tommy makes the catch, and thankfully they avoid a collision.
Yeah, that would have been ugly. You get Tommy with his first hit of the series this time. Teoscar is swinging a very hot bat. You don't want any bumps or bruises that change your mechanics. Late, I got it. Where Teoscar doesn't pull up but avoids it.
Hernandez's reaction was everybody watching that play. So that's out number 1. Two 2-0 on Drew Gilbert, who's 1 for 3 with the double. Ten runs on 18 hits, and again, how many home runs?
0, which is great. And against 2 good starting pitchers and a good bullpen. You didn't see the best part of their bullpen because the score was out of whack, but it is not like facing the Rockies, where those were where the Dodger crooked numbers were coming from against that staff. But anybody else that was throwing the ball well, they were just scoring their 3 runs a game to win.
Oh, nobody has it. They lost it in the sun, and it drops between Kike and Conforto. Gilbert running for second, and he slides in safe for the Sun-aided double.
Well, you have both teams fighting the sky, the sun, the wind. Ohtani caught a break in his at bat. Tommy Edman and Teoscar. Hernandez just had almost a collision because of the vision and the placement. And in this one, Conforto doesn't even see it at all.
And the Dodgers throw to first, and he's out. Heads up from the Dodger dugout and between the white lines. And Bob Melvin's going to challenge.
Yeah, Gilbert is standing on second saying check it. So he felt the contact. Maybe he brushed over the base, but the call on the field is you're out.
The call on the field was the runner missed first base. He was called out on appeal. San Francisco is challenging.
So Bill Miller, the crew chief, explaining to the crowd at Oracle Park what happened. Ooh, did that left spike scrape the back of the bag? And call on the field, out on appeal. The Giants challenging.
Whoa, that's very close, and with the call on the field out, might be a tough one to reverse.
I'm trying to recall, I believe it was last summer in Milwaukee, Clayton Kershaw saw something similar to this, perhaps a missed tag up, and signaled from the dugout that they should appeal or challenge. Whatever the case, we await the replay operations center's decision from New York. I think the first look that our crew had was the best look, and I just don't know if there's enough where you could say, yeah, the spikes, this is the one we're talking about with the left foot.
Does he graze the top of the bag? It doesn't look like the heel catches any part of it. It's 10-2. There would be nobody on and 2 out.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out. San Francisco will lose their challenge.
So we'll see who's going to get the credit for noticing that. Well, in any event, that is heads up by the Dodgers. 2 outs and the base is empty in the bottom of the 9th. And it was Kershaw noticing Joey Ortiz missing second. Anthony Bonda appeal. That was last August in Milwaukee. Thanks, Dr. Krajewski. Swinging strike on the pinch hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
I think Rick's having a good year.
Give you a fist bump.
I mean, that's a pretty
quick pull.
Quick pull and great research. I think it lines him up for an award. He'll at least get some votes. Boy, Kirby.
I think, and then our friend Jeff Snyder also remembering Kershaw in 2021. Key Brian Hayes, a home run, he missed first base. So, all right, there's a roller to short. Gobbled up by Rojas. That's a win for LA. The Dodgers take the series from their rival Giants, winning back-to-back games in runaway fashion. 10-2 the final today.
6-1 in their last 7, and they've outscored their opponents 48-19.
Keeps the lead at 2.5 games in front of San Diego in the division. They pick up a game on the Philadelphia Phillies. Now 4.5 back of the second seed in the National League playoff picture, with, of course, a massive 3-game series starting tomorrow at Dodger Stadium between those two clubs. So Access Sportsnet Dodgers is going to break down this series win for LA on behalf of the Bulldog Oral Hershiser, Kirsten Watson, and our terrific crew with Mike Levy producing, and Ben Dillenberger in the director's chair, along with all the folks who've taken care of us here at Oracle Park. We're grateful to them. I'm Stephen Nelson. Thanks so much for watching. Back at it at home tomorrow. See you then.
God bless you. I'm up on this one again. No.
Double pro.
I met this girl last December. Her name na Monica. She sent me her picture from Twitter. She dey always wear short nika tie. Monica too fine, no, but Monica too like money. I spend money for Monica. She still dey follow. She She still the waka waka. See Monica with Brandy Boy. I see Monica with the GoPro. I see Monica with Tomo Healer. GC, now waiting this up. God forbid Monica. Monica no be wife for Matilda. Too much money for Monica. I buy many things for Monica. Yeah. School fees for your brother. Christmas clothes for your sister. Plenty wrapper for your mother. I buy your father Okada tie. She still the waka waka. She still the follow. God forbid Monica. Monica no be wife for Matilda.
If you get money, Monica go stay with you. If you not go get money, Monica fit stay with you. Monica, follow. If you get big things, she swallow. If you don't get, borrow. Monica don't take for Kalika, fish shame you. If you're today, no be the same you. Why can't they love the same you? Monica, when I see for Facebook, Monica go far away. Monica, they with that day. But me, I go away. We tell me I like it. Just you can't spend money. Monica want come party. If you no come concert, Monica no be dundee. She like dundies.
Come to my place, she go run, come. I swear she go run, come. She see me take out money, she go shake bum. She go shake bum. She dey pepper for mat like say I lick dum. Like say I lick dum. She do like skin touch, she know they use condom. I swear she know they use condom. Monica, oh, Monica go kill the best, yo. Too much money for Monica. I buy many things for Monica. Yeah. School fees for your brother. Christmas clothes for your sister. Plenty wrapper for your mother. I buy your father Okada tie. She still the waka waka. She still the follow. God forbid Monica. Monica no be wife for Matilda.
It's time you know that.